What's good everyone, my name is Chefkoch and today I want to talk about the influence of Gucci on hip-hop culture and why the Gucci monogram became rap's steady companion.
I'm in Gucci and Gucci burgers. Yeah, this ain't some Netchy, this is real diamonds. I'm Emilio Pucci, she's a real designer.
The impact of the Italian luxury fashion brand should be obvious. Gucci has been name-dropped in rap lyrics more than any other brand. It was first mentioned in Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang in 1979 and the cosigns never stopped from that day on. And according to fashion writer Callum Gordon, hip-hop is partly obsessed with the Italian brand because it is linguistically simple. In comparison to other houses like Givenchy or Saint Laurent, Gucci has only 2 syllables and aside from its ease to rap, Gucci is opulent and expensive, contrasting most rappers' humble beginnings and evidencing their wealth and success, so it's their way to symbolize having made it from poverty to wealth. Especially the Gucci monogram has occupied a prominent place within rap culture for decades already and shaped hip-hop's visual identity, and I got to admit there is something hypnotizing about the good monogram symbol. A pivotal figure in this history of course is Dapper Dan, a Harlem designer who started his own wave of luxurious fashion in 1982 in his own boutique. He incorporated bootleg luxury logos into custom garments that catered to the streetwear sensibilities of the hip-hop elite, and his designs became iconic in hip-hop culture, blending high fashion with street style and were worn by big names like Big Daddy Kane, Diane Dixon, Mike Tyson, Missy Elliott, Nas, Salt and Pepper, or by LL Cool J like you can see on this picture. Dapper Dan exemplified how hip-hop transcended the stereotype of logomania. It wasn't about buying certain brands, but turning their symbolic power upside down by customizing and faking them, thereby turning each piece of clothing into a unique tailor-made uniform. Most notably, Dan created matching GG monogram track jackets for Eric B and Rakim's paid in full album cover, which is considered to be one of the most significant in the genre's history. And Rakim was among the first to regularly appear in Gucci gear and treated as a marker of success and coolness, so both him and Dapper Dan can be considered as the trendsetters for bringing the Gucci monogram into hip-hop culture. Sadly, in 1992, Dapper Dan was forced to close his legendary clothing boutique after Fendi, MCM and Louis Vuitton took legal action against what they argued was the streetwear designer's trademark infringement for using their company's logos in its creations. However, decades later, Gucci would embrace this legacy in an official collaboration in 2018, acknowledging the influence of Dapper Dan's once unauthorized artistry and therefore embracing streetwear influences, a move that blurred the lines between high fashion and hip-hop. Thanks to hip-hop's love for the monogram, key items such as the Gucci bucket hat, baseball cap and the double G belt have maintained a lasting presence in rap aesthetics and overall fashion culture. These pieces became modern accessories, they were declarations of identity. After all, rap is largely performative and Gucci lends itself to that realm really well. As early as the late 90s, rappers like Jay-Z were referencing Gucci as a sign of wealth and sophistication, and he helped make Gucci part of the aspirational vocabulary of East Coast rap. But especially the Atlanta mogul Gucci Mane personified the brand's presence in hip-hop in the 2000s. His name directly ties him to the brand and helped cement its relevance, especially in Southern hip-hop. He made Gucci not just a luxury label, but a cultural reference in trap music, and over time, Gucci Mane and the brand developed a symbiotic relationship. He popularized the name, and the name elevated his personal brand by collaborating with him for the Gucci Cruise collection in 2020. After all, Gucci has been giving free cosigns to the brand for years, so it was nice of the company to show love back to him. Another rapper I have to mention has to be Lil Wayne. From 2005 onwards, Weezy's Gucci references were everywhere. Next to that, Kanye West name-dropped the brand regularly during his graduation era, therefore Ye was able to turn luxury name drops into artistic flair rather than just street bravado. In addition, during the 2000s and early 2010s, artists like Soulja Boy adopted Gucci as a central element of their public persona, integrating the monogram into a digital era reinvention of rap iconography. Chief Keef similarly embraced the brand, his affinity for Gucci aligning with the larger narrative of youthful rebellion and luxury as a symbol of self-made success, therefore it has to be authentic Gucci for Sosa, and we of course can't forget about Future, who regularly was seen with this legendary Gucci bucket hat. Next to that, UK grime legend Skepta used to wear fake Gucci clothes, but he did it deliberately as a lifestyle. He for sure could afford the authentic garments, but preferred not to for stylistic reasons, so this for sure proves the visual impact of the monogram on rap culture. As you can see, Gucci witnessed love from every corner of the hip-hop world, and in more recent years, the Drain Gang and Sad Boys members from Sweden have recontextualized the Gucci monogram within a more abstract and ethereal aesthetic. The use of the brand often contrasts traditional luxury narratives, presenting Gucci through a lens of internet-age detachment. Still, nowadays rap and Gucci have very close ties. Countless songs about the brand have been made, most notably Gucci Gang by Lil Pump. Countless rappers have worn the monogram on their clothes. A$AP Rocky and Tyler the Creator even modeled in Gucci tailoring and fragrance campaigns, and especially Rocky seems to be a big fan of the monogram. So as a conclusion, Gucci has come very far. From the runways in Milan to the streets of Atlanta, and from its early adaptation in Harlem workshops to its ongoing reinvention by digital native artists, the monogram continues to serve as a cultural artifact, one that speaks to the enduring dialogue between fashion, music and the overall cultural identity of rap. Due to its deep roots in hip-hop culture, the monogram continues to stay a loyal companion for the rap cosmos, but some could argue that Gucci should show more love to hip-hop, since the brand has received so many cosigns and seems to live rent-free in rappers' heads. Especially the so-called blackface scandal from 2019 shows that the Italian brand does not always seem to care for the opinions of minorities. I personally don't accuse Gucci of intentional racism or discrimination, but this particularly clothing item still remains distasteful. But only the future will tell if Gucci can learn from their mistakes and if they will acknowledge rap as an actual artistic outlet to promote their fashion, but let me know what you think about this issue in the comments. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video till the end, leave a like if you enjoyed it and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can hit 2000 subscribers before the end of the year. Cheers!